different kinds of puzzles over here. There was like the set puzzles, which were annoying. There was the word puzzles. This is waiting for us to complete other stuff. I guess we have to unlock the council chamber or whatever. I don't remember what puzzles was going on over here. Oh, I don't have the key. Oh, I do have the key! Ooh, alright, more story. Do you remember what these characters sounded like? This is Mazer. Mazer was the one who sounded like Deckard Cain. He was like, "Stay a while and listen. It's our best shot." But what if it cannot be started up again? I'll apologize profusely. Very funny. And why him? None of us have gotten anywhere. We're too old. Wakent is missing. Yejurli is senile. Verm's an idiot. You're mad. I'm mad. Roshi is a spoiled brat. Hey, wait a minute. Legava! Mazer! Yipe! Yipe. Don't sneak up on us like that. Private business. Must dash. Oh, these guys. Well, we've definitely learned a thing or two about what's going on here. I am clearly being manipulated. So, can I use the route tracer here? No, nothing to trace. Alright. So in what way does this mess things up if I just sort of... Yeah, okay. So there's no particular gimmick to this. I just have to go through it. This is System 7. We are emulating System 7, Mr. Gecko. Alright, so that didn't work. We have to end up here, which means we have to get to one of these at the end. If I get to this at the end, is there a way to manage that with these? Both of these end up here. Like, in order for me to end up here, I would have to travel this path, or this path, or this path. Once I leave here, I can't come back to it, though. So because I have two things with only the one entry to here, I don't think I can end up here. I think I have to go through here, and then here, right? Because then I can go through all of this other stuff. So the last pieces I travel, then, have to be like this. Presumably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of reverse engineering what we have to do, which means to get here, I have to go from here. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, actually, from here I can get in a variety of places. So from here, things kind of open up. I can get into here from either of these two. Is one of these worse than the other? Considering that I can't get into either of these, this is now only one way, so it has to be through this one. So I gotta go like this, through here to here. And then things open up. Okay, okay. I wish I could draw on here. I wish I had that thing set up where I could just draw on the screen. That would make things a lot easier. So regardless of whatever else we do, we want to end up here, and then travel this bottom route. So let's clear out the stuff we don't want, like this, for example. Does this work, or does that leave us stuck? I think this works. Perfect! Huh, well done, me. I feel pretty good about that one. Who are you? Roshi. Was Roshi Yejurli's friend? I think that's how that worked, right? Roshi and Yejurli are friends with each other? Yejurli's like the Southern Belle, so Roshi's like the sophisticate. Hello, dear. Do you have anything for me now? Well... Do you? Yes, of course I do. What would you like? Oh, anything. A bit of jewelry, a nice picture. Or maybe a pretty sunset, with lots of nice clouds. Well, I'm not convinced that I have those things, but maybe I could give you some random data. This isn't what I'm looking for. What about source code? Do you like source code? I like source code. I bet you would like source code. It's not what you're looking for? What about a port key? Or an inverter? Or a route tracer? Alright, I don't know what to give you. Alright, I guess we're done here. Roshi is blocking the way. We have to find a gift for Roshi, and then we can continue. What kind of puzzles were these? Oh, no. What kind of puzzles were these? This is the portkey C, and then what? Can I go anywhere from here? Can I go like, is there an out somewhere? Map, end up, right? This is just the end of the... Yeah, this is the end. Wait, so I grabbed this, right? So what else is there to do here? Why can I still come back here? Why is it still white? The implication being that there is more stuff to accomplish. It's not, I just needed to leave. Okay, I see what happened. Okay. Well... This is open. Let's go here. Vrlm. What does Vrlm do? What? At my feet. Alright, well now I'm holding them. Use the arrow keys to move. Okay. Tell me how this works. Travel to the end of the maze using the orbs. The flag marks the goal. Use the arrow keys to move. You may not move diagonally. To pick up an orb, drag it from the room to window to your window. From the room window to your window. To drop it, drag it back. Okay, can I go right? No. Can I go down? Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, so red and white. But I can't go through red-black. In order to go through red-black, I need this. Which... Can I not go through red-white anymore? I guess if I drop this, I can go through red-black, green-white, and then red... There we go. Cool. I have no idea what voice I was using for this guy. I really don't. What? Apparently he's an idiot? Oh, we meet again! Looks that way. And I have good news. I am working on a program which may be of some help in repairing the system's devastation. Sounds great. I am working in the nodes near here. May we meet again soon. I'm sure that's entirely different from the voice I gave him last time. I just have absolutely no idea. So I guess they, the orbs, interact poorly, right? So if I'm holding green-black, then I can't use... If I'm holding both greens, I can't go through green at all. So I can only hold one orb of a given color at a time. But that means that I can do this, right? And now I need to get... How do I get youth? No, this works. This does work. I can do this, go through this, and then trade blue-black, blue-white for blue-black, and then go through here. And now that I have this, I can get the green one back. There we go. Is he an idiot? He was like a scientist of some kind, right? Like, I remember Ogham. I remember what Ogham in the workshop was doing. I don't remember what this guy was doing, or what voice I gave him. Hello again. Indeed! Might I ask for a spot of us? I mean, he really sounds like he should be having, like, a David Tennant, like, overly British Doctor Who kind of voice here. Might I ask for a spot of assistance? My work contains a certain file of source code. I believe it resides in Ogham's workshop. Could I trouble you to acquire it for me? Ogham's own source code? Does he know about this? Well, I'm pretty sure you want this, so here you go. That's it, precisely. Many thanks. Alright, well... so if I pick up both of these, I can't go through anything. So I can only pick up one of them at a time. Picking up black doesn't get me anywhere, but I can go through here and get this. Now I need to swap this out, and now I can go through green and get this other green. But if I swap, I can't get anything. So I need to be able to bring red-white to there. But I can do that going this way. Hello. Oh, the other way. I can do that going the other way. And then I can swap this... No, I can swap the greens is what I can do. Now I have green-black, which will allow me... No, now I have green-white, which will allow me to go around this way to get red-black. Swap the wrong things. And then go here. And then... What? That's not right. I need to get this over here. I can take it with me for now until I try to go through a green. Then I have to drop it. So I can drop it here. So that I can go get this. I don't drop it here. I take it with me this way. No, what do I do here? Where do I drop this? Because if I do this, I can go around here and get this, which is all well and good. But, like, this doesn't get me anywhere either. I could carry them both potentially and move to the left, if that was a thing I wanted to do. And then I can swap these out in order to go here. But then I'm still trapped. Hello? Hello? Is this what I wanted to do? I think this is what I wanted to do, surprisingly. I'm glad that worked. Wow, that was entirely unintentional. Okay, and then now I want to swap the green, because now I have the final thing. Yes, excellent. And it's immediately another thing. Hooray. This is awful. Okay, what is my end game here? I need to get blue-white, green-black, and red-white in order to get through the end. So how do I start? Do I want to, like, take both of the reds to another place? My first step has got to be acquiring one of the blues, right? And then, so stuff we can leave behind is red-black and green-white. Those accomplish certain things for us in order to move, but we don't need them in order to get to the end. So current goal is what? Current goal is to get red-white and green-black up to the top. So we can take both of the reds with us up to here. We can then go through here and take both of the greens with us. And now we're here with everything. Is that good? I don't know. I really don't know. I think we can afford to leave red-white here. Except there's no way to get red-white into there. That's suspicious. So the only way to get up through here... Where am I trying to go now? Like, I think I'm still trying to acquire that blue one. So that means I need to take green-black and red-black through on the left side. Alright, so let me take the red ones back. Actually, let's just reset this. First goal is take both of the greens with me through here. No. Through here. I can leave... No. First goal is to get blue-white. That's my first goal. Which means I need to get... Yes. I need to drop red-black here. No. I need to drop green-black here. By getting through there, no. How? How? Like, I can, if I want, drop one of the greens over here on the left. Probably green-black. Yes. That's how I do it. I drop green-black over here. And then I can get through here. And if I leave green-white here, I can get green-black this way. Oh, no. Both of you get into my inventory, please. And take blue. Now that I have blue, I can go this way, first off. But I can also make green accessible again. I can leave that other way around. I leave green-black here, go through here, swap the reds, and recover green-black this way. There we go. Alright, so now we're at the starting location, but we also have the blue-white cube. Great. Makes things easier, right? 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 So the benefit of having the blue-white cube is we can go all the way to the right. So in order for that to be beneficial, we need to have green-black in this cube, which is literally impossible. That means we can come back to get things, maybe. Alright, well, I mean, at the very least, I can do this, right? And now what? So now what's the goal? The benefit of having blue-white is... I need it for the end, is the real benefit. But how do I get through all this stuff? So I need to get either through red-black here by getting up through here and dropping red-black over here, which is doable, actually. So if I go through here, I can drop red-white for a bit. And leave red-black... Nope, nope, because then I can't get back. Actually, I can just get through is the thing. But I want to have red-white in there, which I can't. I need to get through... I need to leave green-black here, actually. Alright, so you come with me. I need green-black to be up one. I need green-black to be here. So now, I can go through here, swap you out, and grab blue. So now I have it, which is the important part. I still need to go back and get the red-white. But if I leave the red... Oh, no. Nope. I can actually go through... Why can't... Oh, I need to swap these two in order to go through. I think I can go through this way, pick up the red-white, and then go around this way. And maybe even loop back around and pick up the green... I'm going to need to pick up the green-black anyway. But for now... I guess I leave blue-white here, because this is likely to be the next place I need it. I can pick this up for now. Drop this here, I guess. Until... Oh, no, that's not where I drop it. I guess I have to drop it here. Nope. But I can't drop it anywhere else. Not with blue-white left up there as it is. Maybe I don't leave blue-white up there. Maybe I take it with me and drop it somewhere else? Or I use it to move... I can leave blue-black here for now if I want to leave something here. What would I want to leave here? Or go get green? I can't get green, because I can't take it through other stuff. I don't think I want to leave anything here. So where do I want to leave blue-white while I push through? I need to end up leaving red-black somewhere. If I leave red-black somewhere where it's inaccessible, I'm not going to be able to come down through here and pick up my green again, which is a problem. And I'm going to need that green in order to get through here. So my end goal is to be here and have red-black and red-white. I need to get one of the reds up here. I need to get both of the reds up here, is what I need to do. Is there a way to do that? I think there's just this wall of red here. There's really no way to transverse this and have both reds on this side. Like, I can have one red. There's nothing there. Yeah, I can't get both reds on the opposite side of this wall of red. So I gotta throw that out the window, which means I can't leave green-black where it is. I have to leave it in the next room over. Can I get it to here? I guess I could leave it here. And then I can take blue-black down to get it, as long as I have red-white up here. This is kind of rough. So I have to leave red-black behind. Red-black is getting left, for sure. So I'm going to be up here with no access to red-black. Which means that in order for me to be able to get this green, I can take multiple greens up here, right? The question is getting both of the greens into here first, which I think is impossible. Because there's this wall of green here. I'd have to take it up and around, but if I can get both greens up here anyway, I've already got this solved. Wait, do I already have a way to... No, because if I'm up here, then I'm stuck anyway, because I don't have the right red. But from here, if I leave this, I can... what? This requires both blues to get through, so I can't do that. Does it, though? If I go through here, that just requires infinite reds and greens. Which will leave me stuck with red, black, and green, black. So that's not going to work. I'm not going to be able to get red, white up to here. I need to... I think I need to go around this edge. Take green, white, and red, white through here. Leave green, black in a place where it's accessible. So I'll go red, white, green, white, and blue, black up through here. So if I could leave green, black here, which I can... Hello. Now, I believe I can do this, right? Because now I swap those. Does this work? I don't think this works either. Because I still need to be able to come back and get this blue. How do I get this blue? Red, black? This way? Come back down here? And around? No, I can't go around without the blue. So something is still wrong. Leave you behind for now. Go pick up this other red. Because I need to be able to leave this blue in a place that's easier. Where can I leave this blue? Can I leave it here? No. I can't leave it on the other side of any of the blue-blacks. I'm not taking the red-black with me, so I can't leave it on the side of there. Maybe I can leave it here? And then go around? Because, like, I think right now what I'm trying to do, because I definitely need this green, this blue-white. But I can't get through without... Do I want to be here? Does this help? Can I leave blue-white up here? Not here. Here? No. No. Here? No. It's got to be on the other side of the reds, right? So I could leave it here, maybe. But then And I am taking blue-black with me. But then I also need to leave red-black there. Like, I would need to leave blue-white here, for example, or here, even. But I can't... Can I get up there with red? No, I can't get red-white up there. That's the whole part of the problem, is I can't get red-white up there. I need to be able to get in there with blue-black in order to get green-black. And I also need to leave blue-white behind, like here, so that I can cross... I need to have blue-white with me. Or accessible in some way. Here, maybe? Because if I get green-black, then I can leave it here, actually, and it's safe. Alright, so now I think I can do this. Yep, this'll work. I need to drop this in order to get you. And now that I have you, I can get out of here. Yahtzee! Oh man, that was complex! There's another one, isn't there? No, these are hard! Hello? Didn't I just leave you behind? By the by, I noticed you've been slogging through these programs. There's really no need, you know. It's much easier to patch, overwrite, or delete them. Somehow that seems like cheating. Besides, last time you tried that, you knocked down half the node. Lies! Calumny! Or at least a mild exaggeration. Well, I shall leave you to your methods. I'm sure Ogum would approve. Whatever works. So the implication then... this looks unpleasant. Oh, indeed it does! I keep having to initialize his voice because I can't just drop into it. I have to be like, stay a while and listen. Because I need to, like, say the line first and then I can kind of drop into it. I'm rather proud of it. Shall we make the attempt? He's what? Strange. Mazer can move? Press tab to switch from controlling yourself to controlling Mazer. Oh no. I guess that's why his name is Mazer. This looks awful. This looks truly atrocious. I'm gonna back out of this for now. We'll come back to this. So what's the last one? Can I go here? Nothing here is opened by this key. Nothing here is opened by this key. Nope. So I can't go any further here, which would be down this route. This is incredibly annoying. Doable, but incredibly annoying. This... I need a gift for What's-Her-Face. This... Oh, what is this? I don't think I've even looked at this yet. An encrypted lock. No way I can hack my way through this one. So I need a key of some kind? Not a port key. Maybe I can use the source code. Nope. Nothing else I can click on. Alright, guess we're not going to the vault! I guess the only other out is word game? So we're doing word game, we're doing maze game, or we're doing set game. And those are the only options. Let's take another look at this. Oh, what did we say this was? It wasn't twig, he was gnawing. Gnaw. These were pale fish. We can turn gnaw, put, go, take into gnu, which we can then invert. That still feels like cheating. Put. A nest requires an entire heap of twigs. Gotta remember what that needed. We need to give him a twig? How do we give him a twig? Oh, we gave him a pile! Ha! Alright. Put, go, take. Put, go, take. And then this was part? And now we can make parp or pilp. We never did figure out what this was it? Sharp, mouth-puckering taste that you cannot quite name. So was this a trap? Nope. One of these was a trap, though. Oh, we needed to... I don't know what we needed for that one, actually. A gnarled dwarf. We should be able to get through here, though. Oh, because we tripped. The effort is a deep, dull pain in your muscles. We're sore? It was an ache? It was an ache. A story, if you please. Perhaps a tale would work? There was something here that reverses the letters without reversing the vowels, right? Yup, indeed. The snoring Hulk blocks the path here. I don't remember how we were supposed to wake it up, though. He's gonna chop stuff down. Expand elements. Short names to full. I don't know what you did with any of these. I guess we can turn ache into helium? Because HE? Presumably. God, this one is ridiculous. This is like... sour, right? That's so far from anything we can do. Oh, unless this guy is Snore. He's not Snore. He is Sleep. He is asleep. Aslep. He is aslep. We have to wake it up, though, right? How do you wake things up? With an alarm. With... I don't think I'm supposed to supply something there. I'm supposed to tell it what is already there. Maybe I am supposed to supply something there. Like, all of the others here are just describing what's there, right? The fish is pale. The beaver is gnawing. Perhaps you are early, or perhaps... cannot keep the hole in sight, but perhaps... like, I'm not adding anything. It's more a description of what's currently there. But awake doesn't do it. He's not awake. He's asleep. He's snoring. He is asleep. He is tired. He is dead to the world. He is unconscious. Which I didn't even spell correctly, and also is like twice as many letters as fits. He is what? And I still don't know how this works or what this does. So what do we think we can supply in these other places? This sounds like it wants to be Hall, right? H-O-U-L. H-A-U-L, rather. Vast spiderweb. You search frantically for a gap or tear, hoping the owner does not return before you do. This seems like it wants a hole. So given that we probably want hole or haul, do I have the tools to... like, what word do I have the tools to make those out of something else? It is interesting, though. This is the one puzzle that the creator of the game has received enough feedback on that he figures it's a little bit too hard and actually supplied some hints for. I haven't looked at the hints, But I might have to. Because this is a hard one. And I still haven't figured this one out. It really seems like it's supposed to be sour. But what else is a kind of astringent, sharp taste? Like, I kind of want it to be salt. But I can't make that either out of these things, I don't think. Pilp, tout, aka. I guess I can kind of rotate things by reversing the letters, if not the vowels. And I can always invert things. So, elip into eli, elat into ela. Acrid? Could be. Acrid seems like it would work, assuming I can get acrid out of something. If I were to try and make acrid, what kind of word? Like acrid, I can reverse I's and A's. So icrad, which is also not a word. I can reverse letters, so like idrak, adric. And then this is like, I have no idea what this is going to accomplish. You can expand elements. So like you can make tin out of SN, or helium out of HE. If we make helium out of HE, does that get us where we want to be? Helium. Can we make Hall out of helium? I think so. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. So I want to trim this down. Hello. Put, go, take, invert. So now helium, put, go, yup, helium. So can I make, I think the idea now, put, go, take. I want to do some inverting here. I want to... I'm not sure how I want to do this, actually. The end becomes the beginning. Ah, that's what I want to do. Put, go, take. And now I want to... reverse? Is it just reverse? Like an actual invert? I think it is. Hual. Chop off the end again. Put, go, take. And now I invert. And then take advantage of letters. Yes! Woo! I'm surprised that worked. Man, that was rough. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. There's still a lot more to do. Holy crap. The shadowy branches and mists of the swamp seem to part for a moment. Ahead, you can see a familiar expanse of clear water. Maybe a lake, maybe a sea? If only I could figure out what this is, I feel like I would have a better shot at everything else. Like, knowing what direction I need to go in order to get this one. The trees stand at an odd angle here, and the water flows briskly past as if down a slope. Everything seems askew. Maybe it's a slant? If it's slant, what do I think this is going to be in order for us to get slant? Like, slint isn't real. What else indicates, like, what else am I getting out of this? This is the real tough one. Acrid, acid. Acid seems more likely. Everything has been 4 letters. I'm not sure if it's, like, intended that everything is exactly 4 letters, and once we take this, it'll trim down to something that's 4 letters in order to do the thing. I mean, honestly, I feel like the helium to Hall bit was probably the hardest part of this puzzle, or intended to be the hardest part of this puzzle, but so many of the other things here are just not there. Like, I just have no idea where to go for this. This probably wants to be whole. unless it's fire. But fire's really hard to get out of what I have. Like this, having these as options is such a mess. Because, like, God, this could be anything. You could really get all kinds of crap out of here. Like, do I just bring up the periodic table and see what helps? I really want to get this. Like, I really want to figure this one out and see if I can get everything else based on that. Like, this one. It's... like, I really feel like this is sour. But I don't know how to make that. I don't know how to get to there. Sharp, though. Is sour sharp? It's like bitter is probably where I'm going. But I can't get there either. Is there a 4-letter word that means slope or bent? Or... Once again, making progress, but not enough progress. A snoring hulk blocks the path here. You have no hope of passing if you cannot stir it from its slumber. So it has something to do with either sleeping or waking up. Oh, maybe it's a dream. Dang it. It's like there's so many places that I don't quite know what I want for it, so I don't know what I'm trying to get out of this. Brackish. Sharp, mouth-puckering taste that you cannot quite... I really feel like this is supposed to be sour. If it's sour, how do we get to sour out of the other tools that are available? Oh, I need to rouse him from his slumber! Put, go, take. Rotate these things. Put. Yes! Give me an L, and I'll add an N. Everything needs an endin'. The speaker looks confused. And the other way around, too. So turns L's into N's, and N's into L's. So I can have Han, or Pine, or Tane, I guess? Is this... is this supposed to be Pine, then? That seems unlikely. But I guess if he goes backwards, I can make sure that he does the... whether or not the thing he does... Take... put go? Oh! Adds. I'll add an N. So if I go again... I may have already messed things up completely here. Like, this may just be over. Put go, take... because I can always chop that off. So if I put go... so he'll just do whatever's closest to the end and add the appropriate letter. So if Pilney hasn't wrecked us for good... go, go, take... we're still doing alright. Adds L's on the top... at the adds L's to N's, or adds N's to L's. Wow, that's really odd. So given that, can we get whole? Can we get hone? If we can get hone, we can get whole, right? What else? So now this is all that's left. We need this and this. And, I mean this, but that's presumably pretty far off. Presumably we need to get to what is in here and what is in here before we can get to here. This is probably lake or sea. Probably lake. Tricksy, this one. So just playing with the tools we have, right? We have A's to I's and I's to A's. We can swap positions around and we have almost complete freedom in terms of letter ordering, because we can invert and then we can reorder letters without reordering the vowels. Like, there's a lot of room to maneuver there. We can still make trap if we want. We'll probably have to later. We can make tail. Can we make, like, talent out of that? Maybe. It would be hard to rearrange to that point, but it might be possible. We can go back to late. We can make Nate, maybe. Pile, pale, leap, late, lane, nail? Can we make nail out of that? That seems difficult to get. Sour. I'm not sure what else we can do with sour at this point. Like, if we flip it around, we'll have Ruos. We can get ROUS's out of it, but somehow I doubt that's going to be a successful tool here. Whatever we do, I'm looking at the tools that we have available. It doesn't really sound like we have much that we can do without resorting to more of the alchemist. Or wizard, or whoever he is. The guy who was snarking at the Philosopher's Stone. The scientist, I guess. Rodents of unusual... Yeah, that's what I was going for. But again, like, I'm not sure that rodents of unusual size will help us in either of these places. Not sure what this wants, really. Like, it still seems... Tilt, maybe? Oh, I can get tilt! How do I get tilt? I need to turn this into talt. And then talt, I can make tilt. Great! A tall, peculiar-looking figure in a blue cloak challenges you to a game. The pieces are vague, and the rules seem to shift as you play, but you feel that you cannot pass unless you defeat him. So I have to win? Is that all I have to do? I have to win the game? Peculiar-looking figure in a blue cloak. How do I win the game? Maybe just win? Maybe I can get victory. How do I get win? Tilt. This, I think... Maybe part actually works here? Let me try that. Maybe I can part the strands? No. This still feels to me like it should be whole, but I'm not positive how to make whole given the tools I have. Win is the obvious thing here. Although, given the way that this game has gone so far, I probably want a 4-letter word. Maybe I want to beat him? I mean, I really just want to pass. Maybe I need to make play? Can I make play? Huh. The real question is, how do I use this? I have already wrecked my pile. I'm not sure if I have wrecked my pile irredeemably. There may be some way yet to save this. There is a way to save this. If I invert it, and then reverse the letters, put go take, I can chop off the N, put go take, and then I can invert it again. No, I've screwed it up. I've screwed it up for sure. Now everything is worse. Because now the I is stuck on the other side. So there's no saving this, I think. Hopefully it's not necessary to be saved! It's probably not win. But if somebody can find a 4-letter synonym for win... Beat seems unlikely. Whole seems like I could potentially get there once I figure out what periodic table element I'm using. Like, I think that's the next step, is figuring out how I'm using the periodic table in order to get through this. But it's so roundabout, especially with the LN thing. Like, how do I use this? What do I use this on? This is so weird, so narrow. Like, it's really specific, and I can't quite figure out how to turn any of the words I have into something useful. Like, I'm kind of tempted to try and turn Hall into gold by turning it into AU. I think I can do that. Although I'm not positive, to be honest. You know, in addition to sour, now that I think about it, tart could have been correct. Which we could have made with the tools we had, and not ruined rouse. Would that have made a difference? If we still had access to rouse? What could I have done out of rouse that I can't do out of sour? Something with an E at the end, I guess. Of course, if I made tart, I would have completely ruined part. Like, there's nothing else I can do with it afterwards. Maybe I can trap this guy? Maybe this is a trap? God, this is so esoteric. I don't know if there's anything else here, now that we have already turned ache into hall by way of helium. But there might be. I can't get a C. If I have just H, I can make hydrogen. I bet hydrogen I can turn into whole. Let me see if I can turn hydrogen into whole. Because I can trade the N for an L, and then do some rearranging. Is Y a vowel? Y is not a vowel. From here, if I invert and start cutting things off, this seems really messy. Let me take that back, actually. What if... How do I do this? I kind of think I need to do the NL thing, and then replace the L with the H, so I have the H on the other side, and then I can invert this, and start cutting stuff off. God, how do I do this? There's so much to do to trim this down. And I don't have, like, the one thing that just rotates letter by letter. That would make this a lot easier. Huh. I can always just invert it. And then what? Is this close to what I want? I don't think so. I need a path. Like, I need to know all of the steps before I start. Because it's going to mess things up otherwise. I need to get an L in there, that's for sure. But the order, like when I get the L in there, definitely makes a difference. I think I need to invert it, add the L, and then invert it again, so that I can cut the N off and leave an L at the end. But I also need to get rid of, like, that YDR in the middle. Maybe I save the H by adding... Put, go, take, turn that L... Hey, saw the table! How's it going, my dude? It's, it's going is what it is. Put, go, take... Now I can invert it and cut off most of the stuff at the end. Not this one. Put... Go, go, go. And now I can trade that R for an H. Oh, this is so messy. Put, go, take. I still need an L. If I just invert now, though... Invert... How do I get rid of that G in the middle? I can trim off the H. I can add the L. Let's trim off the H first. And then I can invert, add the L, invert again, and then trim the N off. But that's not going to get the L in the middle where I need it. Stupid G. Maybe I need to add more letters so that I can abuse this to get the G out? So if I add an L, and then I use this, I'll have L-O-N-E-G-H. I still need to save the H, which is doable, but then I could potentially get the G out of there. And then I can add more letters and reverse again and then trim off the edges. That should be okay? Oh, God. So I want to turn that L into an H. Yes? So that I can cut 2 off, yes. Put, go, take. Now if I do this, I can trim both of these. Oh, that N needed to be an L! I did this backwards somehow. In what way did I do this backwards? I needed to... Can I just trade that N for an L? If I just trade that N for an L, I'm solid. So I can... Can I? I might be able to, actually. How? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm so close. I'm so close to making this work. I need to invert again? Alright, if I invert again... And then I... add the L. If I add the L... and then cut twice... I'm like right there. I'm so close. In what order do I need to do these steps in order to make this work? I need to add the L. If I then invert the letters, not the vowels, I'll end up with H-O-G-E-L-N-H. Which I can then trim down. I think that'll work. I think this'll work. Why does this not work? Why is this not what I thought it was going to be? H-O-G-L-E-N-H. I thought I was going to get H-O-G-E-L-N-H. Which would have made this easier. Oh no, oh no. Have I screwed this up? I don't think so. I'm pretty close to having screwed this up, though. I need to... Well, I need to not trim off my vowels, first off. I'm trying to get to whole. I don't know if that's right, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh my god. That's true. I can always go back to hydrogen and kind of start over. Hi, Glacier Wolf. How's it going? God, this is so complex! I need to get more stuff at the end. Maybe I can invert and then add the E at the end so I have the E on the other side? And then start cutting? And get rid of the G that way? Like, if I invert letters right now, I end up with L-O-G-H. I need to do this again. If I invert letters now, I still have the E at the end. That's a problem. I'm just gonna go back to hydrogen. I'm pretty sure I did something wrong here. Alright, so how are we doing this? I'm converting to this, cutting off the ends, right? Now I need to invert, and get rid of all of that extra chaff at the end. And then I can change that R to an H. Don't forget to take it with you. And now I'm pretty close to where I was before. But now if I invert and then swap letters, this is pretty much where I was before. I still need to change that N for an L. I think I do that by inverting first. And then I invert again. Is this what I wanted?
Get ready.
This might be what I wanted. I think this is actually what I wanted. Okay. So now I can not chop off the ends yet. Maybe it is chop off the ends. Yeah, it's chop off the ends. It's chop off the H, and then turn that N into an H. And then now when I reverse the letters, I'll get there. Ah! Yes! So now I have whole. I really hope this is useful. Are you kidding me? Whole doesn't help? That was a lot of work for no net gain. Why does whole not work here? Why? Why? Oh, that's awful. We already tried this, right? We already tried part here. God, what do I need? I don't... well, at least we have whole, just in case something else needs a whole. Do you want a whole? Unreal. We still need to figure out a 4-letter synonym for win. And we need to figure out how to get past this spiderweb, where a hole is apparently not what we needed. We're looking for a gap or a tear, but definitely not a hole. We're looking for a pass? We're looking for... Think. Come on, brain. Think of things. Pesticide. I mean, I'm willing to make the case for fire. Rend? Rend seems legit. We can make Rend out of hydrogen, actually. How do we make Rend out of hydrogen? Maybe we can't make Rend out of hydrogen. This is really backwards. We have the right letters. I'm not sure we can actually rearrange them in the order we need, though. Like, these are really not in the right places to make that work. What if we invert? Like, we could invert. And then... get heodrogen. And then invert again? And start cutting things? I don't think we can get Rend out of this. Like, I think things are in too much the wrong order. Alright, what else can I get out of the science lab? I can get... I'm just gonna look up the periodic table and see if that gets me anything useful. So hydrogen and helium are the most obvious things. 4 letters for win, yeah. Hey, dragon? Almost! Almost! I'm pretty sure that's not what we want, but, like, that would be cool. Boron, beryllium, lithium. We can't get anything with a B. We can't get anything with a C. Nitrogen? Does nitrogen pare down into something useful? Rent? How likely are we to get rent out of nitrogen? Goal? That's a thought. Can't get goal out of hydrogen, though. O becomes oxygen. We have O's. That's something. I don't think oxygen is what we're looking for. Neon? I don't think so. Sodium? We get sodium. No, can't get sodium. Can we get sodium? I think I can get Na out of ILPE. Probably. Because I's and A's can still swap. Iodine, sulfur, yeah, those seem like easy ones to get. Do they get me to what I want, though? Because I'm still not sure of what I need to win the game. And I'm still not sure of what I need to get past the spiderweb. Because apparently, a hole is not what I need. And I'm still stuck on on the feel-bad moment of having gone through all that work and having it not be successful. I can't think past that right now. Then, like, argon. True. True. I was thinking about gold. Like, we could get AU out of some of these, probably. Like, I do like fire here. That might definitely... That is what usually kills spiderwebs. I'm not sure how much out-of-game knowledge or referential knowledge this game needs. And I don't know how to make fire. Like, maybe I can get fire out of Freon or something, but I don't have any Fs. Freon is FR, right? One of them noble gases. Is Freon even a gas? Is Freon real? FR is francium. Fe is just iron. Like, I don't even have an F to make this stuff out of anyway. Unless I go through some other steps to make an F first. Like, is there anything with an F in it that doesn't require an F already? You get mercury out of Hg. Freon is a refrigerant mix of gases, so not an element in and of itself. Alright. That was the closest I was going to get to fire. Osmium? Probably. Out of OS? Oh yeah, out of sour. That would work. Tellurium? But again, like, getting these words is one thing. Trimming them down into something useful is another. And what's useful? God, this is so ridiculous. Maybe I do just look this one up. I don't know. Figuring out rouse and sour felt really good. But maybe that wasn't right. I kind of want to reset this and see if tart works. Because at this point... Strontium? Alright, that's a start. I'm not sure I can get SR, though. Getting SR out of sour is going to be remarkably difficult. Not too difficult, but definitely a certain amount of difficult. It may be too difficult, actually. I'm still baffled, dude. Why is whole not correct? I don't understand. I spent so long on whole. Why can't you reward me, game? Ugh. Looking at this periodic table is not helping me. Like, I need to figure out what I'm trying to achieve before I can figure out the steps to get me there. Maybe this is just win, but it seems unlikely, because literally everything up until now has been 4 letters. There are some weird elements out there. Get phosphorus. Does phosphorus get me any closer to what I want? Just try win? Alright, but how do I get to win? Like, which of these elements even have W in their name? I'm not seeing anything. And then there's like tungsten, which is the biggest tease of all, because its element letter is W, but there's still no W's in it. Is there anything here that like gets me a W out of letters I already have? I don't think there's anything that has a W in it to begin with. I think there are literally no W's in the periodic table except for tungsten, which doesn't count. So getting to win, actually impossible. What a mess. The tall fellow in the blue cloak is the author? Huh. There is no other way to get a W on this board. This can get me N's and L's. This can add existing letters to the thing. I can trade I's and A's. I can reverse stuff. I can chop stuff. And then there's the periodic table. And the only additional way to modify words is behind the place that win might work. So we're pretty sure it's not win. I'm pretty sure it is a 4-letter word of some kind. But game and play seem unlikely. Beat is maybe possible. But that feels tenuous to me, and also I'm not sure how to get a B out of the periodic table either. Although that's a lot more likely than trying to get a W. It may be that everything that has a B in it starts with a B, in which case, stuck? That's what it looks like to me. Everything that has a B in it starts with a B. So you can't just make B's out of something else. Yeah, BE is beryllium, but you have to have a B already. Which, I mean, you see what our options are. I'm pretty sure just staring at the periodic table is not going to get me where I want to go. Fairly confident that there is a better way to deal with this. I'm still pretty happy about Rouse into Sour. Like, that was a nice leap. Rent? Rend is pretty difficult to pull out of hydrogen. I think maybe actual impossible to pull out of hydrogen. Rent would not be any easier. Not impossible, actually, now that I think about it. Let me see if I can try and pull Rend out of hydrogen. Alright, so this can invert, and we can chop off the last two. And then invert again. I would need to add a letter onto the end, so I'm not killing the L. Or the N, rather. But then I can turn that N into a D. The L into a D, rather. And then, all I need to do is... we can invert. Chop off the D. That's no longer necessary. I just need to get rid of that OG in the middle, which is actually kind of awful. So the way that we deal with that, take... Whoa, I just restarted. Dang it. It's really a shame that Alt-R restarts the maze. Crap, 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 crap.